Okay, so today we're gonna do a little bit of a small group read aloud. Sound good? So first I want you to open your notebooks to a clean piece of paper. And I want you to put the title of the book on your clean piece of paper.
I gotta rip that page.
Oh no, just keep it in there for now. Well, we can always staple it in there later. Sound good?
If that's in your way, you can move it from science. Sorry.
Okay, the title of the book is Bink and Goldie's Best Friends Forever.
Should you write best friends?
You can just put Bink and Goldie. Now today, we're going to work on making connections. We want to work on making connections from the story to ourselves, and also make connections from maybe this story and maybe some of the stories that we've been reading. So maybe to Judy Moody, or to Judy Jones, or Horrible Harry, or any of the other characters that we've read about in our books. Okay? So when you think you thought of a good connection, you can raise your hand and we'll take a minute and we'll talk about it. I have a few connections that I also wrote in this book on some singing notes, so we can go through them too. Okay, so let's see. Bink and Goldie, best friends forever. Empire of Enchantment. It's the first chapter. I have long suspected that royalty blood flows in my veins, said Goldie. And here, at last, is proof. This is her aunt. She kind of looks like she's royalty because she's got a crown. Good news, Bink, said Goldie. I have made extraordinary discoveries. I'll be right over, said Bink. Good news always means pancakes, said Bink.
Is it a good boy or girl?
I believe she's a girl. I think she just has a funny name. Bring on the pancakes, said Bink. Pancakes, said Goldie. What pancakes? The good news pancakes, said Bink. Bink and Goldie said, you must stop thinking about your stomach. Look. I think Bink just really wants a pancake. The story kind of made me a little hungry. What's that? Said Bink. That, said Goldie, is my great aunt Natasha. As you can see, she was a queen. Alrighty then, said Bink. Let's eat. I shall no longer be cooking pancakes for you, Bink, said Goldie. Now, I have a sticky note, and I saw Edward put up his hand. My connection to this story is I'm related to someone in royalty as well. In my family, we're related to an Indian princess. It's pretty cool. What is your connection, Edward? No, you don't have a connection? No? No one else is related to royalty? No? You're not sure?
Yeah, my mom's name is Natasha.
Oh, that's a good connection. Why not? Said Bink. I regret to inform you, said Goldie, that royalty does not cook for others. Oh, said Bink. Okay, I regret to inform you that I'm going home.
Wait, which one is Bink?
Bink is the blonde-haired girl, and Goldie is kind of the older girl with brown hair. I look like my true self, said Goldie. The queen is thinking of paying a visit to Bink, said Goldie. What queen? Said Bink. Queen Olie, said Goldie. I'm not home, said Bink. I think Bink might be a little mad. What do you think? What do you think? Do you think Bink might be a little mad? Very well then, said Goalie. I shall go forth into my kingdom alone. A remarkable road, said Goalie. The queen thanks you for your efforts on behalf of the empire. Carry on. Lovely onions, said Goalie. Pungent in the extreme. The queen does love a good onion. Carry on. Doesn't she look kind of silly? She's got all this royalty stuff. This is her in front of a store. It says, Empire of Enchantment, headquarters for the new you. Put your best foot forward. I think she might be getting some ideas. What do you think? Yeah. Mr. Mrs. Elkis, said Goalie, you may be interested to know that I, too, found myself in possession of an empire. May peace reign upon the both of your empires, said Goalie. I think she thinks that their store is an empire as well. What do you think? You think so? Yeah. From the sign. She kind of thinks that they have maybe not the whole story, but some of it. Knock knock, said Goalie. Who's there? Said Bink. The queen, said Goalie. I'm still not home, said Bink. Now, I made another conclusion. It kind of seems like Bink's ignoring Goalie. What do you think? Do you agree? She's kind of like, listen, you're being silly and ridiculous, and I'm not having it. So, I made a connection to Junie B. Jones' book. Have you ever heard of the Junie B. Jones book, Monkey Business?
Yeah.
The one where she gets the little brother? Now, first she's like really excited about her brother, and she wants to kind of like show him off and things like that. But she also noticed that he's getting a lot of attention. Like a lot of attention. And she also starts to feel, you know, a little lonely. She kind of gets a little, realize that, you know, the attention's not all about her anymore. It's about her little brother too. So I made that connection. Have you guys thought of any connections yet? No?
No.
Not to any stories that we might have read? None to yourself? Have you ever been in a situation where maybe you felt lonely because your friends weren't around?
If I feel lonely, then I go do something on my iPad if my mom lets me. If I want to just read.
Yeah? You just read?
When besides this, I don't have any. When my cousins and my older cousins and my sister were like playing the school game, they said
I mean, they
and they said three players only, but there was five died.
So you kind of felt left out when your cousin and your brother were playing the game, they didn't let you. So that's a connection. So you felt lonely too, because you weren't allowed to play. That's kind of how Goldie is with Bink. The kingdom of Goldie has grown money, said Goldie. The crown's gone heavy, said Goldie. The queen is lonely. Knock knock, said Goalie. Who's there? Said Bink. It's me, said Goalie. Goalie, said Bink. I've missed you. So I think that Bink's kind of excited now that, you know, the regular Goalie's back. Chapter 2. Why should you be shorter than your friends? Could you step aside, Bink, said Goalie. I can reach that, Bink, said Goalie. Let me get that for you, Bink, said Goalie. Why should you be shorter than your friends? That's a good question, said Bink. Why shouldn't you be taller? I can't think of a reason, said Bink. Place your order now. Alrighty then. said Bink. I will. Stretch-o-matic, astonishing your friends and neighbors dramatically. Change will occur. Now, I made another prediction to this story. I'm a lot shorter than a lot of my friends, and sometimes I can get, you too, Summer, you too, Abby, and I also, you were the smallest? I'm always shorter. I'm even shorter than my little sister. And she's always making fun of me, and all my friends are making fun of me.
But thank you, Robbie. I appreciate it.
Saying like, "Oh, just let me do it," or "Just let me get it." So I sometimes get frustrated too, kind of like, Bink, what do you think?
Would you mind?
You guys are a little taller.
Because I'm gonna head down.
Do you kind of feel that? Yeah. Sometimes when people are taller than you.
I'll actually go cold.
Precautions. Excessive assembly required. Follow directions closely, or else. Or else what? Said Bink. I wonder what's gonna happen. This Acme stretchometer is top quality, said Bink. I can feel it working already. Knock, knock, knock. Do you think the stretchometer is gonna work? No. You don't think it's gonna work?
I don't think we can invent stuff.
You don't think it will work? You don't think we can invent?
Extra pieces.
Yeah. Do you think Bink followed directions? No. I wonder what's gonna happen. Because remember it said follow directions or else. You don't think it'll work? Hello, goalie, said Bink. Notice anything different about me? I do not, said goalie. Alrighty then, said Bink. Back to the Acme stretchometer. The Acme stretchomatic? Said goalie. Things are happening now, said Bink. Are you ready to be astonished, goalie? Said Bink. A dramatic change has occurred. You won't want to miss this. Act now. Oh dear.
Oh,
What do you think's gonna happen?
he's gonna crash his head and he's gonna fall.
Can you make it a connection to maybe something that you did that might not have worked out too well? Like, I know I got really excited because I thought of this great science experiment for my campers over last summer. And guess what happened when we did the science experiment? Nothing happened. It was supposed to be this huge big explosion. Nothing happened. I was like, oh no. Oh my goodness. What happened?
And so what's it?
They were like, oh my goodness, Miss McVeigh, what happened? And I was like, I don't know, we're just gonna have to do it again. So then we did it again, and then it worked out. But the first time, I forgot to add an ingredient, so it didn't explode, but then the second time it exploded, so it was really cool. So sometimes that can happen, so I made a connection to that.
Was it lava or fire?
It was like lava. It was like this foam stuff. It was pretty cool. Knock, knock, knock. Come in, said Bink.
Ay, ay, ay.
Ay, ay, ay. Crash!
I knew that was gonna happen.
Bink, said goalie. I fear that it will be well nigh impossible to reconstruct the stretch-o-matic. Have you guys ever broken anything or something kind of fell apart that you couldn't fix? Yeah?
Yeah, but like, I got my Lego monster truck, and then it goes to move it, and then go like, and it fell apart.
Yeah, okay, Mom.
Still trying to do it.
You're still trying to fix it? That's crazy.
It's not my
Gotcha.
friends.
The girl Legos.
Yeah,
And she made something. Yeah. She still can't fix it. Oh, what's up, Evan? What's your
I
connection?
go to Lego White House with like 360 pages, and it just
Oh my
crashed
gosh.
on the floor, and I had to do it all over again.
Oh my goodness. Well, at least you could redo it. Alright, let's see. Step aside, said Bink. I'm using my gray matter. May I help? Said Goalie. Hand me part 22C, said Bink. Now hand me some peanut butter. Oh my goodness, I think Bink is gonna try and use peanut butter to fix this. What do you think? Do you think peanut butter is really gonna fix this? No. Have you ever tried to use something? You think tape might work?
I think because
A little imagination, yeah. Astonishing, said Goalie. It makes me feel taller just looking at it, said Bink. Art can have that effect. Sounds like she thought of something a different way to make her feel tall. Kudos, Bink and Goalie. Kudos kind of means like,
because
good
at
job.
recess,
Kinda like
I baked
saying
my
good
knee
job.
on a one of those metal
Love
steps,
said Goalie.
and it started to
is
really hurt.
Edna Odell and her collection of international garden gnomes. Said
I
Bink.
shall.
Does anyone else have a garden gnome? It's like these little, like, they're fake. They're like little statues that you put on your garden, in your garden. No, no one has that. You've heard it. Have you ever seen Gnome and Juliet, the movie? You saw- It's the name of the movie. It's like Romeo and Juliet, like Gnome and Juliet. No. All right. Look, said Goalie. Here's the world's largest ball of tinfoil. How very interesting. Said Bink. Look, said Goalie. Pictured here is Mr. Jerome Gardner of Freeport, New York, sitting with a million of the marbles in his ever-growing collection. Good work, Jerome. Said Bink. Have you ever tried and did anything for the world record? Try to break the world record? World record?
Actually, I have an English teacher that comes to my house, and her husband, he is the Thomas Duck. He's in the, my doctor, and he's a Thomas Duck.
That's great.
No, it doesn't.
No way. Were you gonna say something, Summer? I actually have a funny story. My little sister tried to break the world record of cartwheels in one sitting. But unfortunately, she didn't quite make it, and she just got super dizzy. She got up to 210 cartwheels in a row. She just kept going in a circle of all cartwheels. But unfortunately, she didn't quite make it to the goal.
What was the goal?
I'm not sure, I don't remember. But she just got super dizzy and ended up falling down.
Like 4
It was pretty silly. Maybe we should collect something, said Bink. Excellent idea, Bink, said Goalie. Then we too could have our photo in Flicker's almanac. But what should we collect, said Bink. Surely we can find something at Eclair's Empire of Enchantment, said Goalie. Remember the store from the beginning when she thought they had their own empire? The two people in front of the building? So now they're at the store. Do you think they'll find something that they can collect? No.
Maybe Band-Aids.
Maybe Band-Aids. Help you? Said Mr. Ashford. Help you? Said Mrs. Elkos. Yes, said Goalie. We would like to start a collection.
What?
Not sure. We're going to become world record holders and get our pictures in this book. Well, as far as collecting goes, you've got your rubber worms, said Mr. Elkers. You got your gold star stickers. You got your decorative thimbles, said Miss Eckers. You've got your rings made out of spoons. Rings made out of spoons? That's so silly. Yes, what were you gonna say?
Also, weird but true. It's an app called Weird but True.
Mhm.
And said that a man nodded 173 cherry, cherry, they have
The cherry stems.
yeah, the cherry stems with this tongue. Nodded
my
170
goodness.
degree cherry stems with this tongue.
That's crazy. Does anybody else have a collection at home? Maybe a collection of stickers
I have a collection
or
of
coins?
I have a collection of Snapple bottles.
Snapple bottles? That's pretty cool. I know some people collect stamps, like really old stamps.
I have a collection
old-
of Lego architecture.
Lego architect.
Oh yeah, I love those people.
My sister has a collection of Lego shoes.
Yeah, I have like 50 collections. So much. Like it's probably flooding my room.
Oh my gosh. I like gold star stickers, said Bink. Let's start with gold star stickers. Aisle 10.
Dial 10.
That's like the row
Oh, I thought you
that
said
they go to.
100.
100 packages of 66 stars. Each makes 600 gold star stickers, said Bink. No one in the entire world could possibly have more gold stickers than that. We're winners. Bink, said Goalie. I have just made a disturbing discovery. Look, pictured here is Celeste Pascal of Tolia, California, standing in front of her bungalow, which is entirely covered in gold star stickers. Kudos, Celeste. Kudos? Said Bink. Kudos means congratulations, said Goldie. Looks like more than 6,600 gold stars, said Bink. What do you think? It covers our whole house. How many stickers do you think that is?
4,000 million.
Like 4,000 million?
Oh, that's crazy. 1,000.
We don't have a bungalow entirely covered in gold stars, said Goldie. And we don't have a million marbles, said Bink. Flickers will never come to take our picture. I can think of someone who might take our picture, said Goalie. Say cheese, said Mr. Elks. Cheese, said Mrs. Elks. I think she just copies everything her husband says. What do you think? Yeah, maybe. Kudos, Bink and Goalie. Best friends forever.
Oh, so they're in the.
They ended up putting themselves in the world record book. Now, can you think of any connections, maybe from this book to another book that you read? What do you think? Maybe something that happened in a Judy Lee Jones book? What do you think?
That Grace and Jeannie B are best friends.
Grace and Jeannie B are best friends. Do you guys have a best friend? I know I have a best friend.
I used to have.
I have a best friend.
But I keep losing this. I keep
know who he is?
Well, you can always collect more and more best friends, right? All right, guys. Well, I want you to write down at least one connection from the book to either yourselves, like some of the things that you told me, or maybe a connection to another story. You're gonna write 2 pages? Awesome. Go ahead.
Yay!
All right, guys.
Actually, I'm just gonna write.
Got it? Okay.
I'm gonna write this